lesson is subtracting of integers. So you're going to need your spiral notebook, yellow crayon, and red crayon. Go ahead and grab those materials. Come on back, write the title at the top of your notes. And there's no new vocabulary there, so just get ready to do some modeling. All right, subtraction of integers can be a little tricky if you don't remember all the steps. So let's do some modeling to begin with and make sure you understand the process here. We have the example, -6 minus -2. All right, let's draw that picture. Remember from the last video, the negatives are yellow and the positives are red. So here we have -6. Start by drawing a picture of -6. You should have 6 yellow circles. Okay, from that -6, we're going to take away, remember that word from elementary school? We're going to take away a -2. So here I've crossed out or taken away 2 yellow circles, and what are you left with? Well, you're left with 4 yellow circles, or -4. So if you have -6 and you take away a -2, you're going to end up with a -4 for your answer. Go ahead and try this example. Remember, you start by modeling the -7. All right, did you finish? Do you know what the answer is? All right, let's draw the picture. We've got -7. All right, remember our negatives are yellow. So color those real fast here. All right, -7. Now, we're going to take away a -2. So we're going to take 2 yellow chips away. And what are you left with? A -5. So the answer to this is -5. Make sense? All right, great. Now let's talk about using the inverse, because sometimes you're not going to have problems that are going to be quite as simple as just taking away what you already have. What happens if you have 3 minus 5? Let's see what kind of problem this will pose to us. We've got a +3. So go ahead and draw a picture of +3. Remember, positive is red. All right, and we need to take away 5. Well, we don't have enough to take away 5. So what do? If you don't have enough circles or coins or pieces to take away, what we can do is use the additive inverse. We can add a 0 pair. Remember, adding a 0 pair does not change the value because it's worth 0. All right, if we add a 0 pair, now do we have enough to take away 5? We don't, but if we add one more, so you want to add enough 0 pairs so that you can take away that 5. The biggest thing to remember is if you add a yellow, you have to add a red. If you add a red, you have to add a yellow. Has to be a 0 pair. All right, so if we add enough 0 pairs so that now we do have 5 chips to take away, all right, now we can take away all of those 5. And what are we left with? Just the 2 yellows. Remember why it was important to add those in? 3 minus 5 equals -2. So if you don't have enough coins or circles to take away, you're going to add enough 0 pairs so that you can do that. See if you can try this one on your own. And then unpause the video, come on back and continue to play, and we'll go over the answer. All right. I don't have a whole lot of room down here, so I'm going to put my answer way up here on the top. All right, we're going to start with 4. And remember, that's a +4, so we're coloring that red. All right, we need to take away 8. We don't have 8 to take away, so you needed to add some 0 pairs. Did you figure out how many 0 pairs you needed to add? You should have added 4 0 pairs. By adding 4 0 pairs, you're adding 4 more reds and 4 yellows. Okay, now we have enough to take away our 8. We can take away all of these, +8, and what are we left with? Those 4 yellows. So our answer is -4. That can be a little bit of a tricky process, so if you didn't understand it, rewind the video and watch that part again. Make sure that you're adding enough 0 pairs so that you can take away your second number. All right. Now I want to get into how this problem is exactly the same as this problem. And some people get confused by that because this is subtraction and this is addition, so what's the deal? 5 minus 4 is the same as 5 plus a negative 4. I'm going to show you and prove to you. 5 minus 4. Here's a picture of 5, positive 5, red, and I'm going to take away 4. All right, here I've taken away 4. Do you see that there's only one red left, right? All right, I'm going to do the exact same and draw this picture out. I've got positive 5 and a negative 4. Remember, we're going to take away all of our additive inverse pairs. So I'm going to take all of those away, and what are we left with? A positive 1. Do you see how you get the exact same answer? It's the exact same problem. This is one of the subtraction rules. What you're going to do is whenever you have a subtraction problem only for subtraction, you're going to do copy, change, opposite. Those are really 3 important words that you're going to want to write down in your notes and put a big star next to them. You're going to copy the first number. You're going to change the subtraction to addition, and then you're going to do the opposite of the second number. Instead of a positive 5, we're going to change it to a negative 5. Because remember up here I proved to you that these are exactly the same problem. We're going to do the exact same problem down here. This will help us when we go to subtract larger numbers that are negative. It'll help us get through those a lot easier. So we're going to add 2 plus a negative 5. Now we're going to use the same addition rules we used before. Remember that song? Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. Take the sign of the higher number, then you are exact. This is a negative 3. Okay? All right, let's do this one. 2 minus negative 5. You copy the first number, change the subtraction to addition, and then do the opposite of the second number. Well, we have a negative 5. The opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. Remember that activity we did in class? What's the opposite of negative 5? Positive 5. All right, now we have our song. Same signs, add and keep. All done. Go ahead and try these examples. Pause the video, do them on your own and independently, and then come on back and we'll check your answers and see how you did. All right, let's go over these. You've got copy, change, opposite. Now they're different signs, so let's subtract them and take the sign of the higher number. All right, let's do the next one. Copy, change, opposite. And now the signs are the same, so we add and keep. Again, copy, change, opposite. Okay, same signs, add and keep. All right, let's add those up. That's 60. And take the sign of the higher, same signs, add and keep. Wrong part of the song. All right, here we have a 2-step problem. We're going to go, remember our order of operations, work left to right. So we're going to do this part. This is already addition. We're happy with that. Let's sing our song. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. So we're looking at 8. Take the sign of the higher number. Okay, I'm going to recopy the rest of my problem. And yes, I do want you to do that part. Now let's do our copy, change, opposite. Copy, change, opposite. I do want you to write that out underneath or next to it so I can see what you're thinking. Now that we have an addition problem, now we sing our song. That song that you learned is only applicable to addition. Same signs, add and keep. Final answer, 66. I hope you did well. We're going to do some more examples in class. See you soon.